Black is back. Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and make another video now. I don't know when I'll be doing my next one. Might take a break, I might not. I know I always say that. But yeah, I got another idea, and it's about, everything is indeed reversed in this world. Everything is just backwards. If you're a good person, you're pretty much gonna go through hardship because you either care too much or because you're just too knowledgeable, or aware. If you're, because there's no really good and bad people, you know, you got light and dark inside of you, right? It's just what you act on. Everything's reacting. This thing about every action having an equal and opposite reaction. You have an action, and then somebody says something, and then it's like you're gonna react to it. It's just natural, whether it, verbal or mental or whatever. And it's just, you might react to it if it hits you the wrong way, because everybody, thinks different, right? Because, you think too much. Just like when I'm making these videos, I might be thinking too much while I'm trying to spill it out. And then it's like it doesn't come out right. Because everything's just interacting with each other. And that's just, it's a backwards world, because like this thing about good things happening to bad people, bad things happening to good people, I think it's more like everybody just reacting to each other in a natural way. Because ultimately we're just consciousness. Yeah, and we just, I am consciousness, and we create a reality. And this idea of death being the end and that's it, well, I can understand why people think that, because we don't have any proof of any life. We don't have no proof of no God or whatever. It's just, we just go with it. It's just basically just man-made ideas. But kind of off topic is, this video is about just, how everything is pretty much backwards in this world. Because, like I said, you're gonna have people that are wanting to do something, and then other people either probably gonna be judging them and all this stuff. Like, why are they wanting to do it? For instance, your parents are the good example of this. Your parents coming in and just seeing you doing something, and it's like, why is he doing that? And then you're like, well, in your mind or whatever, you're like, I'm doing it because I want to do it. And they're always trying to shape you and what they want. And it's just, you can't just be you, because a lot of people don't care about this stuff, because all this stuff is man-made, designed to regulate us. We're all being regulated. Nobody knows what anybody's thinking. Nobody knows what anybody's feeling. We just gotta go with looks and appearance of what, our perception of things. And that, that's not gonna do squat. That ain't gonna do dilly squat, because, everything is below the surface. It's like the iceberg. There's 90% of it is below the surface. That's kind of how, it's more like 99.99% is below the surface. That's kind of like how life is. Guys, it's just, we try to express ourselves, but it's just an expression of ourselves. It's not what we really are. It's just what we bring out into the world around us. What we need, what we think people want us to be like, what we want to try to give people, or what people expect of us. But is that what we really are? No, that's just something to, it's like, this, I want you to think of me this way and that kind of thing. No, come on. That's not what we really are. We're so much more than what we think we are. We go beyond our thoughts and our emotions. And guess what happens? We got everybody thinking a different way, living in the same reality. We're going to have a hell of a time, because everybody's going to be trying to, understand each other and be better than everybody else. Because, like, I think this, you think that, and there's always going to be fighting, there's always going to be war, there's always going to be misunderstanding. That's just the kind of world we live in, guys. It's, I was going to say it's really sad, but it's actually just, these things happen, and then what happens? We go off and we try to fix it. It's like, okay, we can make it better now. We're going to try to fix it to, make it more in tune with, more in sync with what other people expect of us. The ideal, the ideal reality would be a place, a heavenly reality, and where everybody just who they are, and then minds their own business, and then helps each other if they need it, if they ask for it. It's kind of the opposite of that. We live in a world where it's just you do what I say, and I'm not going to help you, and or I just, or I'm going to help you. And it's like I don't need help, and then it's like, wait a minute, you said you didn't need help, and I ain't going to help you when it comes time that they do need help. It's just rigmarole. It's just seesaw. Yeah, it's just we're all just tripping over each other and dumping over each other all the time. It shouldn't be that way. We should live in a world where everybody just helps each other when necessary and just minds their own business, just bees who they are. But we don't live in that world, okay? So just, yeah. We live in a world that's backwards and just flip-flopped and upside down, and just people just having a rigmarole with each other. It's just, everything should be just about development of your consciousness and just having an experience, becoming more aware of yourself than you already are. But it's more like just people trying to shove you into whatever they want. And it shouldn't be like that. Okay, so that's all for this one, guys. I'll see you guys again for when the time is right. Black Hole out.